Check, 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 check.
Check, check, check one.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
We good?
Well, good evening. Welcome to Yates Field, Gibson County High School, Dyer, Tennessee. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here tonight as we get set to do action with the Milan Bulldogs, undefeated at 4-0 on the year. The Gibson County Pioneers come in 0-4. Milan winners last week over Chattanooga Prep, which was a Saturday afternoon game, 27-6, and Gibson County lost to Liberty 52-12. A good night or good afternoon last week for the Bulldogs as they defeated a team from Chattanooga Prep. Scott, you got stats from last Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, last Saturday, like you said, the Milan Bulldogs won 27-6 against Chattanooga Prep. The premier dental star of the game last week was Jaden Pete. You were able to talk to him and interview him after the game on the field. Pete had 11 carries, 129 yards, 3 touchdowns. Zach Summers, the quarterback, had 12 carries, 89 yards, and also was 2 for 3 passing the ball, 57 yards and a touchdown. Carson Kelly had 12 carries, 56 yards. Sonny Johnson did have 1 reception last week, that 59-yard touchdown for the Bulldogs. So a good week for the Bulldogs last week. I think we both could say they started out strong, getting up 13-0 on Chattanooga Prep. Maybe had a little bit of a lull there in the middle of the game, came out strong in the second half, wound up taking care of business, getting some of the younger guys in there in the fourth quarter, also going to pay dividends down the road for the Bulldogs. But all in all, a good week for the Bulldogs, taking care of business, moving to 4-0 after last week.
Well, you're exactly right. Milan started really strong, up 13-0 on their first 2 possessions, but didn't kind of went a little flat. And even Coach Comer said in our post-game interview, he said, we didn't play our game. He said, we got to fix some things. He was not happy. I know they won, 27-6, but he was not happy with the performance. Now, they jump-started to start the third quarter when Pete runs the touchdown, runs the kickoff back. It bounced off his chest, tried to pick it up, fumbled it around the 10, 15-yard line, picks it up and goes the distance on the far sideline across the way right in front of the Chattanooga Prep team. And that really kind of jump-started Milan into that second half. But then Milan gets the big lead, and as you said, the second team got some playing time in the fourth quarter. Again, tonight it's Milan undefeated 4-0 in the year. The Gibson County Pioneers come in 0-4. And we got just a minute before we take another break. But before we get to that and the starting lineups, you've got stats thus far for this year. Milan's had a pretty good year. Anytime you're 4-0, that's a good year. But some good stats on the players. We'll look at that and let Scott give you that at this time.
Yeah, so I just said right now, so far the Bulldogs are 4-0. So in the season stats so far, passing, we've got Zach Summers. He's 18 of 26, has 366 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Running the ball, we have Jaden Pete. He's got 54 carries, 443 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns. Carson Kelly, 48 carries, 282 yards, 2 touchdowns. When I was looking at this, I was a little shocked, but it's also in a good way in the fact that Pete and Carson Kelly have nearly the same amount of carries. I think that's by design. I think, last year we used Pete a whole lot last year in the running game. This is going to be able to keep both of them fresh because Carson and Jaden, they both play both ways, both play linebacker and running back. Also running the ball for the Bulldogs, Summers has 28 carries, 160 yards. Moses, 12 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown. And then receiving, so far, Sonny Johnson's going to be our leading receiver. He's got 7 receptions, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns. We've got Terrence Moses, 3 receptions, 18 yards. Got Jaden Pete, 2 receptions, 97 yards, and a touchdown. Jaden Cole, 2 receptions, 29 yards, and a touchdown. And we've got Jay Donaldson, 4 receptions, 31 yards. On the year, the Bulldogs as a team, they have 366 yards passing, and rushing they have 1,014 yards on 152 carries. So they average, well over about 350 total yards per game.
When I talked to Coach Comer this week in our weekly conversation, I said, Coach, you play on an 0-4 team. How do you prepare your team for that? And he was so serious, as any coach would be. He said, Sam, we got to work on what we need to do. He said, we got to correct some things we need to correct. He wouldn't talk about an 0-4 team whatsoever. He wanted to talk about what they needed to do, meaning Milan. And you appreciate that. Big game next week with JCM. I mentioned that. He said, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about Gibson County. We got to get better at some things we do. And so that's been the focus this week in practice, correcting some things that he wasn't happy with the other night or last Saturday afternoon. So that's the case. So in a moment, we'll come back. We continue with the Newell Heating and Air pregame show, give you the starting lineup and much more. Look at the old clock. We're about 11 minutes and 38 seconds from the kickoff. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs.
Sophomore Jacoby Wilkes at nose guard. Senior number 70, C.T. Williamson. At the strong end, playing tonight, Lincoln Real is out. They did an MRI on his knee today. Don't have the results of that, but he will be held out of action, of course, tonight. Hoping to get some good news on that. But starting in his place, junior number 79, Montrez Howard. At the Sam linebacker, senior number 44, Beef Morris, they call him, when Lucas Morris goes by the name of Beef Morris. At one of the corners is senior number 1, Sonny Johnson. At the strong safety is senior number 4, Terrence Moses. At the Mike linebacker is junior number 2, Carson Kelly. At the plug linebacker, senior number 5, Jaden Pete. Of course, Kelly and Pete play both ways. That's why they alternate at running backs to keep them fresh. And then the free safety, senior number 9, Tavon Harrell. That's the starting defensive lineup for your Milan Bulldogs. Looking at the offensive lineup tonight, starting at left tackle, is number 77, Brian Dixon. Starting at left guard in place of Lincoln Real, again, is junior number 79, Montez Howard. At center, 55, senior Briar Smith. At right guard is number 70, C.T. Williamson. Brian Dixon will see some playing time there as well. Right tackle, big senior number 75, Mason Allen. At the wide receiver is sophomore or tight end is number 45, Micah White. The Z receiver is senior number 4, Terrence Moses. Fullback is number 44, senior Beef Morris. Of course, the talented quarterback transferred from Union City last year, playing for Milan this year, junior number 8, Zach Summers. Wide receiver, senior number 4, Terrence Moses. And wide receiver number 1, senior Cordarius Johnson. And the running back, Mr. Football last year in 2A football, number 5, senior Jaden Pete, who led the Bulldogs last week in rushing, was our Premier Dental Player of the Game. And appreciate Coach Comer allowing us to do that and interview the Player of the Game. We did that last week. Hope to continue that every night. The Gibson County Band's taking the field. Good-looking group of a band here for the Gibson County Pioneers. They'll get set for the national anthem. We brought you the pregame show from Newell Heating and Air. Our starters are brought to you by Alexander Thompson and Arnold. The coin toss coming up in a moment from the Bank of Milan. So while the band takes the field for the national anthem, we'll take another break on the Victory 93.7.
with Milan.
Back at the Yates Field, Gibson County High School, Dyer, Tennessee. The Milan Bulldogs 4-0 on the year, take on the Gibson County Pioneers 0-4 on the year. The great band from Gibson County played the national anthem, did a great job. They've got the field line for the Gibson County Pioneers to take the field. Milan in their all white across the way are ready to take the field. The captains are lining up in midfield to take the field as well. Our coin toss will be brought to you by Bank of Milan. As we said, our starters were brought to you by Alexander Thompson Arnold. Our pregame brought to you by Newell Heating and Air. Captains are making their way to midfield. Scott, you got the captains for us.
Yeah, the captains tonight first for the Bulldogs, number 75, Mason Allen, number 14, Drake Burnett, number 1, Sonny Johnson, and number 7, Jaden Cole. Now your captains for Gibson County tonight going to be number 12, Parker Pascal, number 68, Braden Papich, and number 14, Cody Worrell. And those are going to be your captains for tonight.
Gibson County dressed in all red jerseys, pants, blue numerals, blue headgears, kind of the Carolina blue headgears. Great color scheme, red, white, and blue. And the Milan in their all white tonight as well with the purple headgears as the headman in the white hat showing the Bulldogs the coin. He'll toss it here in a minute. Well, let's find out who the coin toss the winner is going to be of that. And as the Bulldogs come in 4-0 in the year, Gibson County 0-4. Great crowd of Bulldogs hands across the way. Coin has been tossed. They're looking at the Pioneers. We'll see who won that toss. I think the Pioneers may have won it. They did. Pioneers have won the toss. Pioneers have chosen to receive. They're going to go left to right as you listen. Milan Bulldogs go right to left, and Milan will kick off. The Pioneers won the toss, will receive. So we're about 2 minutes from kickoff, and that was our coin toss brought to you by Bank of Milan. We'll take one more break, come back with a kickoff here in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Like Mandy Pierce, Circuit Court Clerk, Sidney Flowers, Treasurer.
Back at Yates Field, Dyer, Tennessee, Gibson County High School, as the band plays across the way, the Milan High School band, the Bulldogs take the field across the way in all white uniforms tonight, purple numerals and the purple headgears. The Pioneers wait under the goalpost down to our right. They run between the band strikes it up, and here come the Pioneers with a great crowd of Pioneer fans here tonight for this big Gibson County rivalry, if you will. And Scott, a great turnout of Milan fans across the way. They have filled the visitor stands, a lot of purple across the way. We wondered how many would come, but they've turned out well here tonight.
Yeah, the Bulldog faithful always showing out. Tonight, no different. All the seats look filled. Got some people standing up beside it. So everyone's here, ready to go. First road game of the year for the Bulldogs, and the fans are here to support them.
Always impressed with this high school and this facility here with their baseball, softball fields, their gymnasium. Robin Coote and I have done a bunch of basketball games here through the years and tournaments and hospitality rooms and all that. So we've been here many, many times. And I think about old Bo Booth and the many great leaders here through the years at Gibson County. Just a great community, great school, great support year in and year out. And again, we see the stands filled here on the Gibson County side. Even though they're 0-4 on the year, they support their kids and encourage them, and that's a great thing to see. The head coach of the Gibson County Pioneers is Kyle Pack, assisted by Lucas Doral, Michael Moffitt, Neil Papich, Michael Sims, and Thomas Whitworth. That's your coaches for the Gibson County Pioneers. Of course, Milan head coach by Wade Comer, assisted by Eric Knott, Bobby Sharp, Alex Hayes, Christian Coleman, Bryant Comer, Austin White, Kaylin Atkinson, Kerry Craig, and Johnny McCartney. Bulldogs going to kick it from the far hash across the way. They have one deep man to the far side across the way. They're anticipating a short kick. As Pennington will kick it, this kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. Pennington will kick it. It is a pooch kick across the way. They'll field it at the 25. Come across the 25 and be hit down immediately as the return man caught it at the 25, but he's only able to get out to about the 26, 27-yard line. Number 2 on the return, that's Isaac Rice, a junior, and gets it out to about the 27, 28-yard line. He caught it at the 25, but the coverage was there. The kick kind of hung in the air long enough for the coverage team from Milan to get there. So it'll be 1st and 10. They say 28. Gibson County Pioneers going left to right as you listen, as you look at your radio. And again, whether you look at your radio or not, they're still going left to right.
Well, you know, a lot of people probably are watching on the Sports 731 network, you know, watching this game from home tonight. So we're glad you're joining us. Sonny Johnson, great coverage there to make the tackle there. 1st and 10 for Gibson County going left to right from their own 28-yard line.
Pioneers to the line of scrimmage. 2 backs in the backfield. Got single wideouts to both sides. A little confusion for the Pioneers when they come to the line of scrimmage. They got double wings to the right side. Quarterback in the shotgun. High snap. He'll take it. That's number 2. He'll turn it upfield. Boom. Hit there right at the line of scrimmage. Number 2, the quarterback, Isaiah Rice, had the high snap and tried to take it off a right tackle, but the Bulldogs there to hit him for no gain. Actually, had to give him about a yard out to the 29-yard line.
No, he lost 3 yards on that. So he's
back
to
the
20,
okay.
25.
I fixed to say the change over there, you know, but so he's back to the 25-yard line. So it's 2nd down 13.
Yeah, Beef Morris there came from his outside defensive end position, make the tackle there. 2nd down, 13 to go for Gibson County at their own 25-yard line.
Again, shotgun formation for Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, has a running back to his right shoulder and single wideouts to both sides. I saw him throwing in the pregame. Throws the ball pretty well. As he was warming up for the Pioneers. Waits for the snap. Takes it, gives it to the wingback, left wingback going in motion down the left side, number 24, and he's hit down there shy of the 25-yard line. That's number 24 for the Gibson County Pioneers. He was the wingback on the right side, came down the line of scrimmage. Rice gave it to him. He tried to cut it up. Very little there, maybe a yard on the play. It'll be a possession down for Gibson County. 3rd down 12 for Gibson County. They'll put it just outside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and well, it's like so far on the first 2 plays from Gibson County, they're calling the plays, getting to the line of scrimmage, kind of waiting for the play clock to wind down, and then they're snapping the ball under 5 seconds to go, maybe trying to shrink the game here. But a big possession down here for Gibson County. 3rd down, 12 to go. Outside their own 25, close to the 26-yard line.
Again, shotgun formation, double wing to the right, single wideouts to both sides for Gibson County with a running back to the right shoulder. Quarterback Rice takes a high snap, looking to throw, got a man in the flat, and he overthrows them there. Incomplete, intended for number 24, the running back there for Gibson County, but it's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down for Gibson County, a punt formation for them. 4th down and 12, and the ball back about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, good job there, quarterback. He got the snap. It was a little high snap, but he was rolling out to this side, to his right. I had a guy in the flats, just kind of overthrew him there. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Even if he would have made the catch, wasn't going to be enough for a 1st down. So 4th down, 12 to go, and we've got Sonny Johnson back to return. He's inside his own 40-yard line.
Jackson Kaufman, number 10, the punter for the Pioneers. He'll stand at his 15. Good snap from center.
Good kick.
And a nice punt. Kicks it away from Sonny Johnson. He'll have to go all the way to the other side, pick it up, cross the 40, cross the midfield, down the far side in front of the Milan bench, and boom, as he kind of slid down and got level there at the 40-yard line. But great starting field position for Milan. Sonny Johnson had to go all the way across the field to get the ball. It was kicked away from him. He was able to get to it, pick it up, and make something good out of nothing, and he certainly did. He fielded on about the 40. He's all the way into the Gibson County 40-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10, Milan at the Gibson County. Let's see where they put it down. And spotted it yet about the 41 or 40-yard line. See where they put it down.
Yeah, Sonny Johnson, he had to go back. Good kick. They kicked away from him toward the sideline. Sonny, it wound up bouncing about the 40. He picked it up around the 30, ran it down the sideline there near the Bulldog sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Big hit there by South Gibson. Sonny popped right back up, though, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, going right to left from the Gibson County 41-yard line. Pete in at tailback.
Summers, a quarterback, number 8, a junior, from, of course, transferred from Union City. Milo with twin receivers to the left, single wide out to the right, and Summers in a shotgun with Pete to his right shoulder. Snap. Summers back to throw. Throws it out in the flat there to Jaden Pete and almost intercepted. Pete went out of the backfield on the right flat. A little bit underthrown. Summers kind of just raised up and threw it to Pete, but I had a defender right there in the face and able to knock it away. So nothing there, 2nd and 10 for Milan. Kind of a new wrinkle there. Hadn't seen that back out of the backfield in the flat.
Yeah, it's just like they just ran a little out route with Pete there. Good play there. Looked like numbers are hard to see. Number 55, Nathaniel Beckton. Good play there from his defensive end position to knock the ball away. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Clock stopped. 9:41 to go here in the first quarter.
Summer shotgun formation. Twin receivers left, the wide side of the field. Turns, throws it down the line of scrimmage to Sonny Johnson. He'll turn upfield, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Line of scrimmage, the 41-yard line, and Zach Summers just raised up, threw it down the line of scrimmage to Sonny Johnson. He caught it in the backfield about the 42, but it'll officially go as a 42-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson. The Bulldogs are on the board, their first possession, and the Bulldogs are up 6-0.
Yeah, good play there. It was just a little, they're playing off our receivers there, just a little hitch pass. Sonny, when he caught it, took it all the way in for that 41-yard touchdown.
Touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. And Milan, this extra point attempt coming from Trimmer's Auto Body. Pennington to attempt the extra point. Snap, place down, kick it in the air.
Very good.
That's a very
That's
high
best one of the
kick.
year.
One of the best ones for Pennington. It's good. Milan up 7-0 over Gibson County here early in the first quarter. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Back at Yates Field, Gibson County High School, Dyer, Tennessee, just like that. Gibson County, 3 plays it out. They punt. Sonny Johnson brings it down to the 41-yard line. And on the second play from scrimmage, Zach Summers raised up, throws it down the line of scrimmage to Sonny Johnson. He takes it to the house. 41 yards for the touchdown. Pennington's extra point was good. Touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. That kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. And Pennington to kick again. He'll be across the way at the far hash. And again, this time
We got a kid on the
has
field.
2 deep.
Got a kid on the field over there.
So the security got a little child that got loose from some mama and daddy and is out on the field.
Made it all the way to the 10-yard line, though, from the end zone.
Pretty good run
That's pretty
there.
good.
We've seen cats and dogs, but I don't think we've ever seen a child on the field. Might want to sign them up.
That's right.
Here's Pennington's kick and end over end. It'll bounce at the 25-yard line. He'll pick it up coming this way, coming out to the 30, out to about the 32-yard line. Goes number 2. The quarterback has Isaiah Rice and Jaden Pete on the stop for the Milan Bulldogs. A little line drive bouncing kick that Rice picked up, made some good forward progress out to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Gibson County on the near hash right in front of us here at Yates Field, Gibson County High School. Milan up 7-0. On their first possession, their second play from scrimmage, a 41-yard touchdown pass to Sonny Johnson from Zach Summers.
And good on that touchdown pass there. Good job there by number 11, Jay Donaldson, at the wide receiver. As soon as Summers popped up and threw it to Sonny, Donaldson was out there, made a block. Sonny just split the 2 defenders and took it all the way in. Good job there. Good blocking there by number 11, Jay Donaldson.
Here's Isaiah Rice, the quarterback. Running back is number 8, John Carter Landrum, a junior. Single wide outs to both sides, and then bring him a wing back in motion. Rice going to bring it this way, turn it upfield. He'll have the 35-yard line, maybe the 36, 37. Fake the toss, and Isaiah Rice came around to the right end and get outside there. Number 2 for the Bulldogs in there on the stop to put him down there. It's Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, on the quarterback keeper. That's Carson Kelly on the stop for the Bulldogs. It's out to the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, good job there by the Bulldogs to pursue. I mean, that was a good run there. It's kind of like, after all the little, fakes and all that stuff, it's pretty much just a quarterback sweep to the right side here. Got a good gain of 3, but also a good pursuit there by the Bulldogs. 2nd down, 7 to go. 7-0 Bulldogs with 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. They are, like I said, they're making sure they don't snap this with more than 5 seconds to go on the play clock.
Quarterback in shotgun formation, sings the wing back in motion. Rice going to split that way, and he is sacked in the backfield. Ty Hollingsworth was not fooled. And a little counterplay, Isaiah Rice stepped to his right, faked the pitch, pivoted around down the left side in the backfield, and Ty Hollingsworth came strong from his outside position there defensively, hits him way back at the 31-yard line. So it's 3rd down, 13 for Gibson County.
Yeah, good job there. They tried that same play, a little fake toss sweep for the quarterback, this time to the wide side of the field, to the left side. Ty Hollingsworth was right there to meet him, took him down immediately. Good job by the Bulldogs. Now it's a big 3rd down, 13 to go for Gibson County, going left to right from just outside the 30-yard line.
Bulldogs have played good defense. Only one touchdown they gave up last week, and the week before did not give up a touchdown. The only touchdown scored was on a pick six. Man in motion, wing back. Isaiah Rice takes a high snap. He'll have to bring it this way. Got some running room. Out to the 35, out to the 39, near the 40-yard line, but going to be short of the first down. Again, the high snap. And when he turned to hand it off, he missed the handoff, so it was a busted play. But Isaiah Rice made something really good out of nothing out to the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 5 for Gibson County. Will they go for it in their own territory? 4th and 5 at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for it here. It looked like it might have been a broken play here. For Isaiah Wright. Now they are going to run the punter out there. But good job to get 8 yards there. Nice pickup there for Isaiah Rice. But it is 4th down and 5 to go. Gibson County at the 39-yard line.
Jackson Kaufman, the punter. High, wobbly kick, short kick. Going to hit at the 35, get a Gibson County roll. Sonny Johnson, nothing he could do but get away from it inside the 30. So a good kick there by Jackson Kaufman, number 10, the junior kicker.
All the way to the 18-yard line.
And all the way down to the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 Milan from their own 18-yard line, going right to left here in this first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. And Milan with their deepest starting place. They started last time on the 41, the Gibson County 41-yard line. This time they start from their own 18-yard line.
You know, Sam, you were talking about the Bulldog defense being tough. The Bulldogs defense has not given up a first half touchdown since week 1.
Wow.
The defense has come to play, especially starting off the game and starting off the first half.
Bulldogs to the line of scrimmage.
Carson Kelly in at tailback.
Carson Kelly in at tailback. Single twin receivers right, single wide out to the left. Sonny Johnson the wide side of the field. They give it to Carson Kelly over right guard, spinning outside. He's got running room out across the 35, out across the 40. One man to beat. He'll break that tackle, be knocked out of bounds outside the 45-yard line. Carson Kelly, just a basic handoff. He was the halfback to the right side, and Zach Summers gave it to him. Great blocking by an offensive front by Milan. And Carson Kelly comes up limping a little bit, but he's back to the huddle all the way out to the 46-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 18-yard line. It's all the way out to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 46.
Yeah, good job right there. Good 29-yard run. They pushed him out of bounds. Good tough run by Carson Kelly. He was nice and patient again, like he normally is. He runs with that patience all the time.
Summer shotgun formation. Twin receivers to both sides. Halfback to his left shoulder. He'll pull it out, and now Summers going to keep it, and he throws it in the backfield to Terrence Moses, number 4. He'll be across midfield, down to the 40-yard line, and be driven out of bounds there, stood up at the 40-yard line. Zach Summers took it to the left side, looked like he was going to run, and at the last second raised up and threw it to Terrence Moses in the backfield, and we got a flag on the play. Moses has it down to the 40-yard line, and a flag on the play after the play. The flag is back at the 44-yard line. But we'll see what it is.
I know they're not going to call a backwards pass because Moses was behind Summers when he threw that pass. So let's see what they're going to throw here.
But he did catch it, so regardless, you know.
And it was behind him, so it should have been just a run play to Moses. But we'll see what the officials say here.
Island's backing up, so we'll see.
They're saying illegal forward pass.
Lost it down. Illegal forward pass, lost it down.
I don't believe.
I'm not sure.
He was a yard behind him. It wasn't even really that close.
So it's really not, because he's behind him, it's not a forward pass. It's a lateral, even though he threw it forward.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you can be past the line of scrimmage running, as Summers was there. It's probably a yard past the line of scrimmage, but threw it behind. It's the same as if he was lateraling the ball. Officials did not see it that way, so either way it's going to be an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance, 686-8334. 2nd down, 15 to go for the Bulldogs.
I have to have an explanation of that. Now, Terrence Moses was in the backfield to the left side, behind the line of scrimmage, and Zach Summers threw it to him, swung it behind him, almost like a screen pass, and made great yardage, but they call it illegal forward pass. Here's Zach Summers sprinting to his right. He's wide open there. He'll turn upfield. Now throw it to number 7 for the Milan Bulldogs. He'll be across midfield down to about the 48-yard line, complete to Jaden Cole as Jaden Cole comes across the middle of the field and has it into Gibson County territory. Good yardage there. It was 1st and 15. That'll be 2nd down from Milan inside the Gibson County territory at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, so, because of the loss of down on that backwards pass, as they call it. So it's going to be 3rd down, 5 to go now. Good pass there. Summers had all day. It was an immediate quarterback rollout to the right. He had a good blocker in front, had receivers, had plenty of time Jaden Cole, great pass, good catch, gain of 10, third down, 5 to go for the Bulldogs, 5:11 to go. As the clock ticks here in the first quarter, Bulldogs up 7-0.
You like his patience. He could have run, and he had plenty of room, but he chose to wait to find an open receiver. Summers out route over to the stick, complete inside the 40, down to the 35 goes Terrence Moses, and he's inside the 35-yard line. Just a little quick hitch there at the marker, and it'll be 1st and 10 Milan inside the 35-yard line. That first down brought to you by S&S Insurance. As the Bulldogs on the move again, this drive started at their own 18-yard line, and even though it had an illegal forward pass call, which I'm still not sure about, and it's down to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 Milan at the Gibson County 33-yard line.
Yeah, on that pass right there on that 3rd and 5, Moses just ran it out to the first down marker, caught it, made a couple guys miss, wound up getting 16 yards. S&S Insurance first down for the Bulldogs, like you said, at the Gibson County 33-yard line going right to left.
Summer shotgun. Man in motion comes right to left. Give it to Carson Kelly over right guard, outside right tackle, running outside the secondary, spinning out of tackles inside the 15, down near the 10-yard line goes Carson Kelly, just breaking would-be tacklers. And we got to believe tonight at what we've seen thus far, Scott, that Milan could run the ball every play, but they're running some pass plays because they're working on things. We're seeing that, seeing a little bit some new wrinkles there. And Coach Comer told me this week in our conversations that we got things we got to work on, and we're seeing that in the passing game. So it's 1st and goal, Milan at the 8-yard line, down to our left. Inside that High Point Storage red zone. High Point Storage right there by Summit Management. High Point Storage for all your storage needs. Inside that High Point Storage red zone, down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, Milan at the 8. Summer shotgun. Kelly to his left shoulder. Slot man to the right. Moses comes in motion. Fakes it to Kelly. Now he's going to throw a fade route over the sky. Got a man wide open in the end zone. Jay Donaldson, and it is a touchdown. Jay Donaldson wide open in the left corner of the end zone. Good fake there. That touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. It's an 8-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Jay Donaldson in the corner of the end zone, and he was absolutely wide open. As I always said, it looked like he came out to practice early. There wasn't anybody out there with him. My gosh.
Like you said, good fake there to Carson Kelly. When Summers pulled it back, he was wide open, made a good throw, hit Jay Donaldson right in the hands, right in the corner of the end zone. Great job by the Bulldogs there. Aiden Pennington for the extra point.
Kick is high, it's long, and you know it's good. Milan 14, Gibson County nothing. 3:42 to go in this first quarter on the victory, 93-7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Yates Field, Gibson County High School. This first quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body. The extra point brought to you by Trimmers Auto Body. An 82-yard drive. After the punt, Milan started on their 18-yard line and just took it down the field. You love the patience of Zach Summers. Could have ran it several times, but just waited till receivers cleared. That time, 8-yard line, an 8-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Jay Donaldson in the left corner of the end zone. Donaldson was wide open down there by himself, and Summers found him, and the extra point from Pennington good. This time, Pennington kicking from the near hash as Gibson County will receive the kick. That deep kick. What a kick by Pennington over the head of Isaiah Rice. He'll go back to the 5, fumble it, pick it up at the 3, hit inside the 5-yard line, try to spin out of a tackle, and he is put down shy of the 5-yard line. Pennington kicked it over the return man's head. That's Isaiah Rice, also the quarterback, who was standing about the 25-yard line, who went well over his head. Rice went back to pick it up inside the 5, fumbled it, able to pick it up, but by that time, the purple defensive cover team for Milan was there and put him down just shy of the 5-yard line. So it's first down, Gibson County coming out of their own end zone down to our left, just shy of the 5-yard line.
Yeah, good pursuit there and good coverage there by number 20, Jeremiah Conley, and number 21, Jalen Vinson. Great kick there by Pennington. Kicked it, like you said, over his head. Pennington so far, great job tonight. Good job on the kickoffs. Those extra points have been high and deep and right down the middle. Good job there for him. See if the Bulldogs here can get a stop or a turnover here with Gibson County starting 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line going left to right.
Shotgun formation actually stands in his own end zone. Wingback comes in motion. They'll try to toss it to him. Rice is going to cut it up. Boom. Jaden Pete there to say, have a seat, and puts him down on the turf. Pete was trailing the quarterback from his backside linebacker position, and when Rice cut it upfield, Pete there to put him down for no gain, maybe a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down 11.
Yeah, and Lucas Beef Morris also there on the pursuit, so good job there by the Bulldogs. Once again, they've run the same play 3 straight times where the quarterback's in the shotgun, fakes a sweep, turns around, and tries to run, an end around either to the right or to the left. Bulldogs weren't having any of that. 2nd down, 11 to go for Gibson County at the 4-yard line. Clock ticks with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs up 14-0.
Isaiah Rice, the quarterback. Number 8, John Carter Landrum, the running back. Bring the wing back in motion. He'll toss it to Landrum trying to get outside, and Terrence Moses there to drive him back in the end zone. But he gets forward progress outside the goal line. But what a defensive stand there by Terrence Moses.
They're going to say they got him in the end zone. Great job there. Good pursuit on that toss there by Terrence Moses and by Ty Hollingsworth to get the safety. Looks like the officials are talking to each other to see if they're going to rule it a safety or out at the 1.
Looked like he had forward progress outside the goal line, and then Terrence Moses drove him back. Moses was the cornerback to the far side, and as Rice, the quarterback, tried to get around the left side. Fish are going to walk to the center of the field and make a call. Let's see.
Yeah, they're going to give the Bulldogs 2 points on that safety. Good job. Bulldogs up 16-0 now. 2:52 to go here.
Sorry, the connection there for just a moment. The safety, Terrence Moses, hit Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, trying to sprint around left end with the line of scrimmage was out to the 4-yard line, but he's hit in the backfield in the end zone. So the safety, Milan, leads it 16-0, and so Gibson County to kick from their own 20-yard line. They'll kick it from the tee, middle of the field. Field while we're away, the Gibson County Pioneers, after the safety, kicked it from their 20-yard line. Ty Hollingsworth caught it about the 40-yard line, and he was in past the Gibson County Pioneers and took it the distance, took it to the house. Touchdown Milan. So the 16-0 lead goes to 22-0 now. Milan with 2:44 to go, and Ty Hollingsworth shows some ability there, plays defensive back, but he came up and caught it and took it to the house. Pennington attempt the extra point. Snap, place down, kick high enough, long enough. He is on tonight. Aiden Pennington, it's good. Milan 23, Gibson County nothing. 2:44 to go in the first quarter on the victory, 93-7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Field, Gibson County High School, and following that safety, Terrence Moses tackled Isaiah Rice in the backfield in the end zone for the safety. Then on the kickoff, Ty Hollingsworth comes up at the Gibson County 40 because they were kicking it from the 20, and Hollingsworth took it to the house. A touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church to kick the extra point from Aiden Pennington from Trimmers Auto Body in Milan already with 2:44 to go in the first, up 23-0. I looked down and my pen was gone. I dropped it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Pennington to kick. Another high,
Great kick.
deep kick. Wright's going to go back and let it hit. It's going to go all the way into the end zone
First
for the
touchback of the year, Sam.
And high school football, you cannot run it out, and that's a great play when you can kick it. You can't get a return on that. And Pennington is showing a strong leg here tonight with extra points and great kicking. That's the second deep kick. The first one he's kicked in the end zone. The last one went back inside the 5-yard line. So great job by Aiden Pennington, the kicker for the Milan Bulldogs, showing a strong leg here tonight. He's just a freshman. He's got a well of a career ahead.
He's making an early case for the Premier Dental star of the game so far.
Ah, the man makes a prediction.
I just said, you know, he's making a case for it, Sam, okay? So no predictions
Sound
here.
like what a lawyer would say,
I know.
making a case.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So the Pioneers huddle up. Isaiah Rice over to Coach Pack to getting the instructions there as he'll come back to the huddle. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Pioneers 0-4 on the year. Bulldogs, of course, 4-0. Pioneers, I think, one of the stat I saw, have only scored 1 touchdown in their 4 ball games and have given up 149 points. So shotgun formation, running back to the left shoulder of Isaiah Rice. Has a wide out to both sides, a wing back to both sides, a double wings in there. Wing back to the left comes in motion. High snap again, and he'll give it to his running back. That's number 8, John Carter Landrum. Takes it right over center. He'll be shy of the line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line. Going to lose about a yard. Let's see if they give him forward progress. It'll be 2nd down, Gibson County. Yep, they get him nose of the football to the 20, so we'll be gracious and say 2nd down and 10 for Gibson County. And they're all red uniforms, Carolina blue numbers and Carolina blue helmets. Good color scheme there. Milan in their all-white uniforms tonight and purple headgears with the Bulldog logo on the side.
Bulldogs up 23-0 with 1:45 to go here in the first quarter as the clock ticks down. Gibson County 2nd down and 10 to go from their own 20-yard line, going left to right.
Rice in the shotgun. Running back Landrum to his right shoulder. Single wide outs to both sides. Double wing set. Wing back goes in motion. Number 4. Snap. Tossed it this way to Landrum, trying to get outside. He's got perimeter outside the 15, outside the 20. And then Beef Mars comes over, number 44, and knocks him out of bounds. And you could tell Landrum, the running back, was getting ready for that hit. He kind of bent over double, said, I see that coming, and kind of bent over, make sure he didn't lose the football. And Beef Mars on the inside-out pursuit, number 44, the linebacker from Milan. It's out to the 22-yard line. All that running only netted 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down, 8 for Gibson County. I like what they do here. The cheerleaders for Gibson County on the sideline down here, and they've got a lot of young children, young girls cheering with the high school cheerleaders, and you know that's a big moment for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got good support there. A lot of little young cheerleaders there for them as they spread out nearly from the 30 to the 40.
Of course, it also means mom and daddy bought a ticket.
That's
what
right.
That is. Rice, shotgun formation, high snap, going to be hitting the backfield, get away from one tackler, sprinting to his left, trying to throw. Now he's got running room across the way, and then he'll be pulled down from behind. Carson Kelly, my goodness, Isaiah Rice took a high snap and did all he could to get away from the first defender from Milan, goes around the left side, and Carson Kelly runs him down from behind. They run a long way only to get a yard at best. So
we'll give him a yard.
4th down and 7 for Gibson County. Isaiah Rice, the snap many times has been high. Here for Gibson County, something they may want to work on. So Gibson County, punt formation. Their punter will stand back at his 10-yard line. And that is number 10, Jackson Kaufman. This first quarter brought to you by Precision Auto Body, and that will end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, the Milan Bulldogs lead Gibson County Pioneers 23-0. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Back at Yates Field, Gibson County High School, Sam McElroy, Scott Massey, as we start the second quarter. This second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. Bulldogs up big, 23-0 here in this first quarter. And Milan's had their way here, scoring 2 touchdown passes, a safety, and then a kickoff return after the safety. They kicked it, and Hollingsworth fielded it at Gibson County's 40 and took it to the house. So Bulldogs up 23-0. Aiden Pennington with all his extra points tonight and 2 deep kickoffs, 1 inside the 5, 1 to the end zone. So Pennington having a good night kicking the football from Milan, and Bulldogs will start this second quarter here. It'll be 4th down, Gibson County going right to left here as you listen.
Yeah, so when we come back here, it looks like that Gibson County is going to line up in the punt formation. Sonny Johnson going to stand right in front of us, about his own 45-yard line. Gibson County now will be going right to left as you listen to us.
Jackson Kaufman, number 10, will stand back near his 10. Bad snap. It goes past Kaufman. He'll go back to the end zone and fall on it. He's on his knee in the end zone. That'll be another safety. Bad snap, and Jackson Kaufman, he had time to pick it up.
Yeah.
But he just, I guess, didn't think about he could advance it, and he fell on it inside the goal line, and that's a safety. Official looks at him and said, son, that's a safety, and he explains it to him. So now Gibson County to kick off again following a safety, and that makes it a 25-0 Milan lead as we start the second quarter. No clock, no time off the clock because the play, they didn't run the clock. They should have been some because he did touch the ball. But anyway, all that said, that's the second safety of the game as Kaufman got a bad snap from center, had to go back in the end zone. He chose to fall on it, and it'll be Gibson County to kick off from their 20 right to left. The last time they kick off following a safety, Ty Hollingsworth took it 40 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think when the snap was over his head and he went to go retrieve it there around the goal line, I don't think he realized that there wasn't anybody pursuing, and the Bulldogs didn't have the punt block team in there. They were going to set up for, but he chose to safely just fall on the ball and only give up the 2 points. But now Gibson County is going to have to free kick the ball. Let's see if they choose to punt it or to kick off, but they're going to be doing it from their own 20-yard line, going right to left. Bulldogs now lead 25-0 here as we start the second quarter, and the second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental.
Last time, Gibson County, following the first safety, that Terrence Moses tackled Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, in the end zone. They chose to kick it from the tee, and they're going to do the same. They put it right in the middle of the field, down to our right, on the 20-yard line. And the number 10, Kaufman, the kicker for Gibson County, going to toe it there on the tee there. And like I said last time, on the kickoff from the safety, Ty Hollingsworth was able to catch it at the 40 and take it all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. Again, Milan leads it just underway of the second quarter, 25-0, as Gibson County will kick off from their 20 following the second safety of the night. Has the signal. Kick, high, short kick, going to go out of bounds.
Watch it. Oh, got a cheerleader.
Got a cheerleader
She's all right,
from the
though.
backside. She's all right. It goes out of bounds at the Milan 45-yard line. So will Milan take it there, make him kick it again? We'll see.
I think they'll probably choose to take the ball there at the 46-yard line. Looks like they're asking Coach Comer. He said, we'll go ahead and take it there. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 on that S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334.
So Bulldogs going to take over 1st and 10 at the 40, their own 46-yard line after the kickoff out of bounds. Gibson County kicked it from the 20-yard line following the safety. And so it'll be Milan 1st and 10. They turned the penalty down at the 46. No, actually, I think they may step it off.
Maybe it's they kicked it out of bounds. Kicked it went out of bounds at the Milan 46-yard line. Let's see where they'll place the ball. May be a 5-yard penalty on top of that.
Official still holding the ball now inside Gibson County territory as if to step it off, and he does down to the 45-yard line. So a 10-yard step off.
Don't know where they got that, but here we go.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 at the Gibson County 45-yard line. Summers in there at quarterback, running back to his left shoulder. Twin receivers left, the wide side of the field. Single wide out to the right. Summers straight drop back. Looking. Got a man open. That's Donaldson over across the way. He'll have to wait on the ball. Did he get it?
I think he dropped it.
I think he may have dropped it. Jay Donaldson had to wait on it. Summers didn't quite get him. He was open at the 25-yard line, but he had to wait on it. and I think it goes incomplete. It'll be second down 10 from Milan. Milan's showing a lot of different looks in the passing game tonight. Coach Comer told me this week in our conversation, so we got things to work on. We got to get better in some things. So you see a little bit of that tonight in this ball game.
And they're in on that play was the first time this year we've seen Ty Hollingsworth in at tailback. He was to the left of Summers there. He went out in the flat for a route. But it looked like on that play right there, Donaldson, he was just running a little corner route there, maybe a little underthrown. He had to come back to the ball. Either way, second down, 10 to go for Milan at the Gibson County 45-yard line.
Summers shotgun, straight drop back, looking to the middle of the field, complete to Big Pittman, and number 87, 30, 25, 20, tripped up as he gets inside the 20-yard line. Manny Pittman, number 87, a big tight end and a big target, a tight end, a sophomore. I like using that tight end across the middle of the field. He's down inside the 20-yard line, inside that high point storage, the red zone. It'll be first and 10 Milan at about the Gibson County 16-yard line.
Yeah, on that S&S Insurance first down there, it looked like that Summers, he had time there where he had the split receivers went each way. Pittman wide open across the middle. He just kind of sat down like a tight end right in the middle, and Summers hit him right in the hands, took it all the way down to the 16-yard line, first down and 10 for the Bulldogs, going left to right. Bulldogs up 25-0 with 10:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Good job with the wide receivers to clear. Just cleared it out for Pittman to be open right there in the middle of the field. Ty Hollingsworth still in there, running back to the right shoulder. And here's Summers to throw. Middle of the field is complete. Complete to Sonny Johnson. Line of scrimmage inside the 20-yard line. And Sonny Johnson was the wide out to the left side. He takes it to the middle of the field, and it's a 16-yard touchdown pass from Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson. His third touchdown pass of the night. And the Bulldogs up their lead to 31-0.
Yeah, good play there. On that pass, it looked like that Sonny Johnson, he just ran a little inside slant there. They run that play a few times this year. This time hit him right in the hands, right in the end zone. Good pass, good completion. Pennington for the extra point. Splits it again. Great job kicking the ball tonight from Aiden Pennington.
So just like that, and the clock will run with 9:46 to go. A free running clock now. Milan up 32-0. This second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. The touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church, and that Pennington extra point brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
$9:39 to go in this second quarter, brought to you by Premier Dental. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here on the Victory 93.7. A 16-yard touchdown pass for the Milan quarterback, number 8, Zach Summers, hit Sonny Johnson on a little skinny post right in the middle of the field in the end zone, and he put it right on the numbers, and touchdown is good. Extra point from Pennington. He's perfect on the night, and Milan ups their lead 32-0 here in this second quarter. Again, that touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church, and the extra point from Trimmer's Auto Body. Pennington to kick it right in the middle of the field. He's had one in the end zone, one inside the 5. Had a couple of short ones as well. Let's see what he'll choose to do this time. Long driving kick. He'll got back up inside the 15-yard line. Come across the 10, coming this way. Come out to the 20-yard line. He'll be spun down from behind. Sonny Johnson, a flag on the play. Sonny Johnson runs down number 2, Isaiah Rice, who's their real athlete, and he runs him down from behind and puts him down, but we got a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think this is going to be either a holding or a block in the back there on Gibson County. Isaiah Rice took that return at the far hash, about the 10, ran all the way down to this side of the field. Sonny tackled him inside the 25, and it is going to be a holding, an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334. Looks like it's going to be first down and 10 inside the 15-yard line for Gibson County going right to left.
I would say that's the red zone, but it's really the red zone on the other end, so it's not the red zone because they're coming out of the red zone. So Gibson County, first and 10 from their own 13-yard line.
And now with the Bulldogs up 32-0, where the clock is going to be a running clock, except for maybe timeouts or injuries or anything. So,
quarterback Rice, shotgun formation, running back to his left shoulder. Single wide outs to both sides, double wing to the left. Rice takes it, gives it to the wingback coming in motion, and he's run down from behind. There, good job defensively. A lot of white jerseys there. Big 71 from Milan there, leading the charge. Jacoby Wilkes puts him down, and several other Bulldogs there as well.
Yeah, it looks like now that the Bulldogs have gotten this lead here on defense, it's good to see. Looks like they've got a lot of the backups in, a lot of second teamers in, kind of mixed with some of the starters. So we're going to be hearing a lot of names tonight for the Bulldogs. Good play there by Jacoby Wilkes for no gain. So it's going to be second down, 10 to go for Gibson County going right to left.
Try to give you some of those names. Logan Donovan in there in the defensive line, number 20 for the Bulldogs. Jeremy Conley, number 16 for the Bulldogs, and there as well Mitchell Simmons. So Isaiah Rice comes to the line of scrimmage, or actually to the shotgun formation. One running back. So it's a pistol formation, running back right behind him. Single wide outs to both sides, wing back to the left.
Probably taking their time here.
Actually got double wing. They love running the clock down. They don't want to give Milan any more time than they can. That's kind of their strategy, to just come to the line of scrimmage and let the clock run down. That's the play clock. 8:22 to go here in this first half, with Milan leading 32-0. Rice takes it, looks to throw, got an out route there, but the man never got his head turned around. Intended for number 24, covered out there by Manny Pittman, who caught a big pass earlier. He's in there at defensive end, and he did just what you teach him. When a man goes across your face, go with him. He did, and the ball was incomplete. The receiver never really got turned around to look for the pass, and so it's incomplete. It'll be third down 10 for Gibson County.
Yeah, just to kind of let people know kind of who's out on defense right now. We've got number 6, Dre Hawkins, number 18, Isaiah Woods, number 24, Leland Neely. Like you said, number 20, Jeremiah Conley's out there. We got Ty Hollingsworth. We got number 14, Drake Burnett. We got number 71, Jacoby Wilkes. We got Big Manny Pittman out there. Number 72, Logan Donovan out there. We got number 16, Mitchell Simmons as well.
Isaiah Rice in the shotgun formation. John Carter landed on the running back. Rice drops it. He picked it. It's back in the backfield. Milan falling on it in the end zone. Did Milan get it? And it's another safety. Gibson County able, a bad snap again, and Gibson County able to go back
touchdown.
and follow. Now they say touchdown. Milan fell on into the end zone. The line of scrimmage was the 13-yard line, and it was a bad snap. Isaiah Rice tried to get it, but Milan Bulldogs there to get it and follow it. Another safety, the third safety of the night for the Milan Bulldogs.
No, they're going to rule that. Initially, they ruled it a safety, and then when Ty Hollingsworth came up with the ball, they said, okay, so that's a touchdown. So they're going to give the Bulldogs a touchdown. Ty Hollingsworth, another touchdown there.
So he had a touchdown run tonight on the kickoff on the safety and did a 40-yard touchdown run. That time Hollingsworth falls on it back in the end zone. So it's 38-0, Milan, 7:09 to go in this second quarter, brought to you by Premier Dental. Pennington's getting to work tonight, the kicker. Snap, place, kick down. You know what he did. He kicked it. It's good. Milan 40. Gibson County nothing. Back in a moment on the victory, 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
You worship God with us.
Back at Yates Field, Sam Ackroyd, Scott Massey with you. I'm gonna look for me a lawyer. It's just elder abuse in the press box tonight. Scott's giving the old boy a hard time, meaning me. I'm the Rodney Dangerfield of this outfit. Bulldogs, Ty Hollingsworth on a bad snap intended for quarterback Isaiah Rice. The line of scrimmage was a 13. He goes back in the end zone, and Ty Hollingsworth falls on it. That's his second touchdown of the night. Kick was good. I said 40, but it's actually, I can't add. It's 39-0. Here's Pennington, long driving kick. Be fielded inside the 15-yard line. Come across the 15, out to the 20, coming this way, and hit down, led by number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs on the kick return. That's Keelan Hall. And so Isaiah Rice brings it across near the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Gibson County there. Yet to be in Milan territory in this first half.
Yeah, it looks like the official that was down the side on the Milan sideline threw a flag. Let's see what we're going to get here. Maybe have a block in the back on Gibson County, so an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance. Call S&S Insurance at 686-8334. This is going to back Gibson County up again. So it looks like they're going to have their starting field position inside the 15 once again. Clock continues to run here. Bulldogs up 39-0 here. 6 minutes to go till half.
Well, again, in TSSAA high school football, when you get to a certain point lead, I think it's 30 or 35 points. After that, it's a free running clock. It does not stop as long as you have that 35-point lead. And so Milan leads at 39-0, and the clock runs with 5:50 to go in this second quarter, brought to you by Premier Dental.
Looks like we got Caden Darrington is in at linebacker now for Ty Hollingsworth.
Rice in shotgun for Gibson County. Tries to give it to his running back. He didn't take it, so Rice going to run it himself, coming outside, and he'll be spun out of bounds outside the 20-yard line. Isaiah Rice turned to hand it to the running back, but to no avail, and so Rice just had to make something out of nothing, and he did. Out around the left side, out across the 20-yard line. They'll put it down, I think, just outside the 20 at the 21-yard line. So good job there by Isaiah Rice, number 2. The little speech to the quarterback made 8 yards on the play, 2nd down and 2 for Gibson County, which I think, if they make this, will be their first down of the night.
Yeah, it was a broken play there. He was looking to hand the ball off or at least fake, and no one was there. He decided to take it around the left end here. Leland Neely from his free safety position got him from behind, tackled him down just outside the 20-yard line.
Isaiah Rice, long count, high snap again, goes down, throws it down the line of scrimmage, complete there, and he's being spun out of bounds. That's number 20 for the Milan Bulldogs, is there quickly, and a good job by the corner, Jeremiah Conley. It was thrown to the wide receiver, number 24, for Gibson County. He was the wide out to the left side, and Rice just raised up and threw it down the line of scrimmage, and 24 made the catch, but there Conley there to put him out of bounds real quick-like. And let's see if he made the first down.
Yeah,
they did. The first down of Gibson County tonight, and the Gibson County Pioneers, rightfully so, give a big cheer for the Pioneers making it first down. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Pioneers, clock running with 4:30 to go here in this second quarter.
Yeah, Bulldogs up 39-0. Good job there by Jeremiah Conley. He was shed one of the blockers. The receiver was trying to block him there. He got off that, able to limit that gain to a gain of only 2 yards, but it is enough for a first down for Gibson County and S&S Insurance first down.
John Carter Landrum, the running back. Isaiah Rice, the little speedster quarterback, number 2. Rice takes it, fakes it to Landrum. They're coming around the left side. He's got running room out across the 30, out to the 35, run down from behind by number 14 for the Milan Bulldogs, with good run there by Isaiah Rice. 14 is Drake Burnett on the tackle, and Rice found something around the left side. He faked the handoff, kind of held him there for a moment, and then sprinted around the left side. Has another back-to-back first downs for Gibson County as Rice makes it out to the 35-yard line. Line of scrimmage was the 22. It's a 13-yard pickup out to the 35-yard line for Gibson County. They're going right to left here in this second quarter. 3:55 to go here in this first half. This second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental.
Yeah, he just faked the handoff there, took it around the left end. Our defensive end kind of was sucked in on the play, left it wide open for him.
Rice takes it, gives it to level around the right side. He got a little running room, cross the 35. And number 8, the running back for Gibson County, takes the handoff. That's John Carter Landrum, and he's out across the 35-yard line. Made about 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they put it down. But got a little bit of outside running there by Landrum, number 8. And it made 2 yards, 2nd down 8 for Gibson County. This is their best possession of the night. They have 2 first downs on this possession. Although they started deep in their own territory at the 13, they're out to their own 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for Gibson County.
We've got number 78, Jacob Berry, into the game there for the Bulldogs at his defensive tackle position.
So Isaiah Rice leads them to the line of scrimmage. The number 2, the quarterback, with big number 8, the running back, behind him. Turns, gives it to the running back.
Manny Pittman.
Manny Pittman crashed from his defensive end position and was not fooled on that. They gave it to number 8, the running back there, John Carter Landrum, and big 87, the sophomore. Just a little crash there from the right defensive end and hit him in the backfield. A loss back to the, with 1 yard back to the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd down 11 for Gibson County. What a play by that sophomore, Manny Pittman.
Yeah, Manny Pittman there, and also Mitchell Simmons coming from the other defensive end. They just kind of met at the running back there. Great tackle, loss of 3, going to be 3rd down, 11 to go for Gibson County going right to left. Clock ticks with 2:15 to go here left in the half. Bulldogs up 39-0.
You know these second and third teamers are loving getting to play and having some valuable playing time. It will pay off in weeks, if not months to come, to get some valuable playing time. Here's Gibson County, three receivers wide to the left, the wide side of the field. Rice with one running back. Rice back to throw. Going to throw it over here. It's complete out to the 35.
Great play there.
And they hit down immediately there as he catches that number 18.
Isaiah Woods.
The Bulldogs. Isaiah Woods was right there as he caught it and makes forward progress to the 35-yard line. But it's right at the marker, so it's 4th down and 10. Good job there by Woods. Great coverage there by that backup defensive back. And he was money on the spot right there.
Yeah, great job there. It was just a little out play. The first two receivers were going to try to run just down the field and run their cornerbacks off. A little out route there. Good play there by Isaiah Woods from the safety position. Make the tackle, limit to a gain of 1:15 to go until half. Looks like Gibson County's lined up to punt.
Kaufman high snap, but he pulls it down, stands at his 25.
Out of bounds. Cheerleaders. Almost
Kicks
the same
over here,
cheerleader.
it almost got
almost
the same
one.
cheerleader. Kicked it off the side of his foot. It's all abounds that inside Gibson County territory. Milan's going to have great field position here to start this drive here late in this second quarter. Brought to you by Premier Dental. 1 minute to go in the first half. And that punt brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. Kaufman's had a tough night. The kicker for Gibson County, either with bad kicks or snaps over his head, and he had to take a safety. So Milan gets it 1st and 10 at Gibson County's 48-yard line. Will Milan be content to run the clock out? They got the backups in there, second teamers, and they'll get some playing time here as well.
Yeah, Ivan Braswell going to make his appearance at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Looks like we got Caden Arrington at tailback. Clock's running now with 50 seconds to go. Bulldogs up 39-0. They've got 1st and 10 from the Gibson County 48-yard line.
Braswell in the shotgun. He's the holder on the kicks. You've heard his name for that. Turns, gives it to the running back inside the 45, down on the 40, spins out of a tackle at the 35, down to the 30, still going, running out of tackles at the 10, down to the goal line, and he did score. Touchdown, Milan Bulldogs. Line of scrimmage, the 48-yard line, just one play with 24 seconds to go in the half, and the running back takes it from the handoff from number 84, the backup quarterback, Ivan Braswell, and he takes it the distance. Touchdown, a 48-yard touchdown run for the Milan Bulldogs.
Yeah, Caden Arrington there, he just took the handoff from Braswell. Nice job by the offensive line to open the hole, but once he got past 10 yards, it was all him. He broke a couple tackles, did a couple spin moves, and then once he got out in the open, they were not catching him. Great run there by Caden Arrington. Aiden Pennington for the extra point.
Hold, kick in the air, and once again, it's good. 19 seconds to go in this first half. Milan 46, Gibson County nothing. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Back at Yates Field, Gibson County High School, Dyer, Tennessee. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you with 19 seconds to go in the half. One play with the backups in from Milan. Caden Arrington takes it 48 yards for the touchdown. The extra point, Pennington's extra point's good. He's been true on all points tonight. And so Milan ups their lead to 46-0 with 19 seconds to go here in this first half. Joining us here in the press box, Todd Shepard, the principal here at Gibson County. Coach for many years over at Milan, dear friend. We're going to have a halftime interview with him in a moment, so don't go anywhere. Get you some iced tea or soft drink there and stay with us. Pennington's kick high inside the 20, fielded to 15. Come across the 20 and going to be hit there at the shy of the 20-yard line, and the Bulldog tacklers are all over Isaiah Rice. He took it outside the 10-yard line, came across the 15-yard line, and that will be all. The clock will run with 8 seconds to go here in this first half. And that kick brought to you by Trimmer's Auto Body. The second quarter brought to you by Premier Dental. And that touchdown brought to you by Chapel Hill Baptist Church. 46-0, Milan leads it.
Looks like the clock's going to run out here with the Bulldogs going to take it to the half, up 46-0.
Halftime will be brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. That will end the first half with Milan leading at 46-0. We'll take a break, get scores from Robin and other updates back at the studio, and then come back with our halftime interview with Todd Shepard. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Safely and with precision.
Fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
Clerk, halftime continues. Final leads Gibson County 46-0. Most of these games are at the half. Peabody 49, Memphis Douglas nothing. Humboldt leads West Carroll 38-16. McKenzie 19, Camden nothing. Southside leads Liberty 25-0. Jackson Christian 42, Fayette Academy nothing. Northside leads Dyer County 28-21. Union City 17, Halls 14. Covington leads Obion Central 49-0. Dyersburg 24, Bolivar 6. Gleason 36, Lake County 8. Lexington leads Chester County 33-0. Westview over McNairy 46-0. Greenfield leads Fulton County, Kentucky 37-20. Crockett County over Hardin County 35-0. South Fulton leads Perry County 10-0. Munford over Haywood at the break 23-14. Wayne County leads Brewston 16-6. Again, all the finals coming up after the game with the Milan Prevention Coalition scoreboard. Let's go back to Yates Field with Sam McElroy and Scott Massey.
Thank you, Robin. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds for the second half kickoff. Quickly get to first half stats. Scott Massey have those for us.
Yeah, in the first half for Gibson County, the quarterback Isaiah Rice was 2 of 4 for 3 yards. His two completions both went to number 24. Sorry, we don't have his name on the roster here. And he had 2 receptions for 3 yards. Running the ball, Gibson County in the first half. Number 8, John Carter Landrum had 5 carries for -3 yards. Number 24 had 2 rushes for 1 yard. The quarterback, number 2, Isaiah Rice, had 8 rushes for 31 yards. They had 15 total rushes as a team for 29 yards, 2 passes for 3 yards, for a total of 32 yards for Gibson County in the first half. In the first half for the Bulldogs, Zach Summers was 6 of 8 for 120 yards, 3 touchdowns passing the ball. Sonny Johnson led the way with 2 receptions, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Number 7, Jaden Cole, had 1 reception for 10 yards. Terrence Moses had 1 reception for 16 yards. Manny Pittman had 1 reception for 29 yards. And we had Jay Donaldson had 1 reception, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Rushing the ball for the Bulldogs, they only had 3 carries. Carson Kelly had 2 carries for 54 yards. And then Caden Arrington right there before half had 1 carry for 48 yards and a touchdown. Bulldogs had 3 rushes for 102 yards. and they were 6 of 8 passing for 120 for a total of 222 yards total offense. They did also have a punt return won by Sonny Johnson for 29 yards and a kickoff return by Ty Hollingsworth for 40 yards and a touchdown.
Halftime, Bulldogs lead it 46-0. This halftime brought to you by Precision Auto Body and Mandy Pierce for Circuit Court Clerk. Bulldogs lead it 46-0. We'll see here in a moment. We were told they may go to a 6-minute clock because of the big one-sided score. We'll see. But the Bulldogs, Gibson County won the toss, chose to receive. So Milan, I think, will get the, unless they change that, Milan will get to start the second half kick.
Looks like they are going to 6-minute quarters.
So Bulldogs are having their way here tonight. Bulldog known for their rushing game, but it's been their passing game. When you look at the stats, and numerous players in the receiving tonight, numerous players scoring as well. So picking the Premier Dental's player of the game is going to be a tough choice. A lot of candidates here tonight. Again, hats off to the Milan Bulldog fans. They really turned out well. Packed the visitor stands across the way. A lot of purple across the way.
And still there, too.
Yeah, they're hanging around, so that's good. Again, of course, after our game tonight, Robin will have all the scores for you on the Milan Prevention Coalition Scoreboard Show all the way to 11 o'clock. I love getting in my car and riding down the road, and I hear Robin do all the wrap-ups and all the scores, and the press media calling them in, giving them updates.
Is that why you're eating your first or second trip to the McDonald's on the way home?
Hey, let's don't go there. You know.
We'll talk about that in the fourth quarter.
Let's don't go there, you know. Maybe tonight we'll be through early enough that they won't be closed when I go by.
That's right.
So here's Gibson County to kick off. Their kicker, number 10, Jason Kaufman, to it at the 40-yard line, right at the middle of the field. He has the whistle, the sign, and the kick. A line drive kick across the way, going to be fielded there about the 20-yard line. He'll come across the 25, coming this way. He's number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs. He'll elude a would-be tackler out of midfield, inside the 45, down the 40, cut inside at the 30, still running, and he's going to be pulled down from behind as he gets to the 15-yard line. Number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs on the return is Keelan Hall. He got it about the 20-yard line, across the way, came across the field, cut up on the near sideline. We're going to bring it back. We got a block in the back. Got a block in the back, and Milan going to bring it all the way back. Keelan Hall with a great run, broke several tackles, kept cut. He could have run out of bounds here on the Gibson County side, but he kept cutting it in, breaking tackles, got it all the way down to the 15-yard line, but to no avail. They're going to bring it back on an S&S insurance penalty. Don't be penalized for having the wrong insurance company. Call the folks at S&S Insurance this week, 686-8334, located next door to Johnny Hill Stadium. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you compared your rates with their rates. They'll take care of you there at S&S Insurance there in Milan. So they bring it back to the 30-yard line, be first and 10 Milan, and I believe we're going to see the second unit going to start the second half here, number 84 in there at quarterback for the Milan Bulldogs. That's Ivan Braswell.
Yep, so like we said, there's 6 minutes quarters here. The clock is already moving. We're at 4:45 to go here in the third quarter, and Bulldogs about to take their first snap, first and 10 from their own 30-yard line, going left to right.
Braswell shotgun formation. One halfback to his left side. He'll give it to that halfback, number 24. Comes across the 30, out to the 35, about the 37-yard line. Goes to 24, Leland Neely, and he's out outside the 35-yard line. So when they put him down, it'll be second down, and about 4 to go. A pickup of 6 out to the 37-yard line, excuse me. Quarterback, number 84. Braswell, he's also the holder on kicks, but he's the backup quarterback. He'll take it, give it to Neely. He'll come across the 40, stumble forward, still moving forward, have his first down. Neely out across the 40, about the 43-yard line. It'll be 2 plays, and the first down for Milan, first and 10 Milan, as we start this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Clinty's Auto Repair, and because of the 6-minute quarters, this game will end quickly. Gibson County made that choice, of course, because of the big score here. Milan led at halftime 46-0.
And on that 6-yard run for Leland Neely, that's going to be an S&S Insurance first down.
So Braswell, number 84, the quarterback. Neely to his left shoulder. Tight formation, single wide out to the left side. High snap. He's able to pull it down. They drop it. And then quarterback Braswell, number 84, able to fall on it. High snap. When he missed the handoff, the quarterback, he just went to run it himself, dropped it, was able to fall on it at the 42-yard line. It's going to be third down and a long one. Third down and 1 from Milan going left to right here in this third quarter. Again, third quarter brought to you by Clemens Auto Repair. Sam McElroy, Scott Massey with you here. Milan Bulldogs against the Gibson County Pioneers at Yatesfield in Dyer, Tennessee. Milan up big at halftime, 46-0. Clock runs late in the third quarter. Started with 6 minutes. Now it's down to 2:55 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's actually it's second down, 11 to go here. They did give him the first down a while ago. Loss of 1 on that one.
Browsville quarterback turns, gives it to Leland Neely. He gets across the 40 out to about the 43. May have no 40. It'd be third down and about 9 out to the 40. What do they put it down? 43-yard line.
Yeah.
So it'll be third down and 9 for Milan. Third down 9 for the Milan Bulldogs going left to right. Good to see a lot of players getting playing time, and that's so valuable. You can't say enough about that. When second teamers, third teamers, and all they've been there in practice day in and day out, and now played late in the second quarter. Now starting this third quarter, clock runs with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Third down 9 for Milan. Brazel shotgun formation, blocking back to the right, single wideouts to both sides. Brazel looks, gives it to the running back, number 22. He's got running room out across the 45, out across the midfield. Be close to the first down, but I think be a little short. Gets good running room out in the midfield inside the Gibson County territory. And good running there for the running back from Milan. Going to be fourth down and less than a yard inside Gibson County territory, just shy of the 49-yard line. Number 22, Nick Graves, was the ball carrier. And the quarterback from Milan, Ivan Brazel, goes over and gets the call from Coach Comer. They're going to go for it. Milan, fourth now. Now they say they stretched the change. I thought it was 4th and 1, but now they say 4th and 3 at the 49-yard line.
We'll call it 4th and 2. Clock ticks, 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. Fourth down, 2 to go for the Bulldogs.
Brazel shotgun formation, fumble, ball on the ground, and that's going to be a fourth down. Jack Holland, Marine detachment stop. Brazel, the quarterback, fumbled the snap, and so Gibson County going to take over as they turn Milan away on their possession there. Bad snap from center, and number 84, Brazel, the backup quarterback, not able to handle it, and Gibson County going to take over in good field position around midfield for them with 59 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Still Milan way on top, 46-0. Third quarter being brought to you by Clemens Auto Repair.
All right, so let's try to get some of the players that are in on defense right now. We got number 78, Jacob Berry is in. Number 57, John Terry and Elliott is in there. Got Caden Darrington, number 40. Number 27, Noah Daniel is in. Number 20, Jeremiah Conley. Got number 24, Leland Neely. Number 18, Isaiah Woods. Number 14, Drake Burnett. That's what we have as of right. Number 21, Jalen Vinson.
Isaiah Rice, shotgun, has a running back to both shoulders. Turns and gives it to the right halfback. Running room inside the 50 down near the 46-yard line. Big running back, let's see, that's number 4 for the Gibson County Pioneers, Trey Bailey, the sophomore. He'll have it to they put it at the 45-yard line. So a pickup of about 6. It'll be second down. Now they back it up. Second down, 6. Where's the guy going with the stick? Oh.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
He moves there for a minute. It's going to be second down and 6. That'll be into the third quarter. This third quarter brought to you by Clemens Auto Repair. The halftime score remains the same here at the end of 3. We're going to 6-minute quarters. Milan leads at 46-0. Back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
6-0. We've cut it to 6-minute quarters here for this second half. Bulldogs led at 46-0 at half. But the Pioneers stopped the second unit from Milan on fourth down, and so the Pioneers take over 1st and 10 at the Milan 45-yard line. Quarterback number 2 takes it, snap, gives it to the halfback. He's hit right in the backfield. Play failed a game there. Number 2, Isaiah Rice, turns and gives it to the running back. He was not able to get a head of steam going because the defense from Milan was in the backfield about the time he got the handoff, so they'll give him a pickup of 1. It'll be third down and 9 for Gibson County.
Yeah, a couple other people that are in for the Bulldogs right now. Number 72, Logan Donovan. Number 50, Braylon Blair in as well. Bulldogs there on a big stop. Going to be 3rd down, 9 to go here for Gibson County, going left to right at the Bulldog 48-yard line.
Clock runs with 5:20 to go in this ball game. Rice takes it, gives it to the running back in the backfield. He's hit in the backfield. Boom! The right handoff took it going around the left side, but he's hit just about the time he got the handoff. That's number 4, Trey Bailey, and he is buried back in the backfield. Good job by the defense of Milan.
Yeah, that was number 78. Jacob Berry was the first one there, and then number 14, Drake Burnett, right there to clean it up. That's going to be a loss of 3 right there. So 4th down and 12 to go for Gibson County now at their own 49-yard line, going left to right.
They had it in Milan territory, but after the tackle back behind the line of scrimmage, it's 4th and 12 for Gibson County, and they'll go for it here, trailing the Milan Bulldogs 46-0, 4:30 to go here in this ball game. This 4th quarter brought to you by McDonald's of Medina and Humboldt. Yum, yum, something good to eat tonight. Quarterback Rice sprinting this way, sprinting to the right, sets up the throw. Left-hander going
Wide
deep,
open.
got a man wide open in the middle of the field. He'll be to the 15, to the 10. Can he take the man in the end zone? He'll be pulled down shy of the goal line. He was wide open in the middle of the field. He beat the free safety, and he's pulled down from behind as he tried to get in the end zone, and he's tackled there. Number 4, the receiver there, Trey Bailey, and it's 1st and goal inside that High Point Storage red zone. 1st and goal for Gibson County, just outside the goal line. Great pass there by Rice. He sprinted to his right, but because he's left-handed, he had to stop and turn his shoulders. It was underthrown a little bit, but there was so wide open, there was nobody within 20 yards of him, and he was able to be caught from behind. But it's 1st and goal, Gibson County at the Milan 1-yard line.
Yeah, good catch there by Trey Bailey, getting it all the way down the 1-yard line.
Rice takes it, gives it to the running back over the right side. I think he got in.
They gave it to him.
And a touchdown for Gibson County. Gives it to the running back, the right running back, number 4, their only second touchdown of the year for Gibson County. And after the big pass play, they punch it in, and 46-6, Milan leads it. Extra point attempt coming for Gibson County.
Gibson County going to line up for the extra point now here with the score 46-6.
Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, going to be the holder. Snap, put down, kick is blocked.
Blocked.
Kick is blocked, score remains. Milan 46, Gibson County 6. Back in a moment on the Victory 93-7.
Since 1967, Quality Fence Company in Milan has been offering the West Tennessee community quality and affordable fences. Quality Fence Company will customize wood, vinyl, aluminum chain link, or ornamental wrought iron fences specifically to the customer's needs or wants. For your next fence installation or repair, consider your friends at Quality Fence Company. Visit them on Facebook at Quality Fence Company or call 731-783-3555. Quality Fence Company, serving all of West Tennessee. Online at qualityfencejackson.com.
Back at Yates Field, Gibson County High School, the Pioneers punch in their first score of the night. He had a deep pass route, and he got it to the 1-yard line, and then number 4, that's the number 4 that made the catch, and they take it in the end zone, a 1-yard touchdown plunge. The extra point was blocked, so Milan leads it 46-6. Clock free running, 2:30 to go here in this ball game. Gibson County to kick from the 40 down to our left. Deep for Milan, number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs. Number 22 for the Milan Bulldogs is Nick Graves, and number 13 for the Milan Bulldogs is Keelan Hall.
Caden Arrington also back for the Bulldogs. They got 3 guys deep on this kickoff return. Bulldogs up 46-6. 2 minutes to go here in the ball game as the clock ticks down. Got the Trimmers Auto Body kickoff here for Gibson County.
Kick coming from the middle of the field. Driving kick over the left side, may go out of bounds. It is. It's caught by.
Good catch there by, I think that's Jason Hurt over there. Great catch over there. Go to church with him.
Kicked it out of bounds, so Milan get good field position here. And again, the second unit from Milan played the last part of the second quarter in this entire second half. We went to 6-minute quarters. We'll be through here momentarily. And don't forget, after our game, I'll have an interview with Coach Wade Comer down on the field and our premier dental player of the game. and then we'll come back and wrap it up here, have our fifth quarter, special fifth quarter moment for you tonight, brought to you by the guys of Internally Sound. And then tonight after the game, Robin will have the Milan Prevention Coalition School Board Show all the way to 11 o'clock. He'll be giving you updates after we finish ours, and then the final scores down the way tonight. So stay tuned for all the high school scores from Robin Cood at the Victory 93-7. Quarterback Ivan Brazel, the backup in there, running back to his left shoulder, single wide outs to both sides. Brazel takes it, gives it to his running back.
Neely.
Out across the 35, that's Neely. Out across the 40, good hard running there by Neely. Number 24, Leland Neely, he's a freshman. Out across the 40, it'll be second down from Island. Clock runs with 1:25 to go. I'm going to make my way down on the field, let Scott finish this up for you, and we'll have Coach Comer in just a moment.
Second down and 4 to go for the Bulldogs at the 41-yard line. 1 minute to go here. And a handoff to Neely. Break a tackle. He's going to get an S&S Insurance first down all the way down to the 50-yard line. Good hard run there. That was actually Caden Arrington there. Good hard run right up the middle. Enough for an S&S Insurance first down. Clock ticks with 50 seconds to go. Bulldogs kind of up in a hurry here. Get back to the huddle. Takes a snap, hands it off to Caden Arrington again. And he just keeps driving down, a gain of 7 there. Good hard run there for Caden Arrington. Clock ticks with 30 seconds to go. Bulldogs are up 46-6 here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs going to move on to 5-0. Braswell takes a snap, hands off to Caden Arrington. He's going to take it around the right side. Has he got enough speed? And they're going to knock him out of bounds all the way down. We got a penalty here. Might be either a late hit or a face mask. Takes it all the way down to the 22-yard line there. As the clock stops with 5 seconds to go. All right, and that is going to be the final play of the game here. Bulldogs are victorious tonight over Gibson County in a Region 7 2A game. Bulldogs win 46-6. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Brother Sam down on the field with Coach Comer. He's also going to be with our Premier Dental star of the game, so when we come back, you'll find out who that is when we come back on the Victory 93-7.
At Precision Auto Body, we take pride in being West Tennessee's trusted collision repair experts. From detailed repairs to flawless finishes, we bring your vehicle back to life with precision and care. We know the roads can bring unexpected challenges. Whether it's a minor scrape or major collision, our team is ready to get you back on the road safely and efficiently. With convenient locations in Milan, Martin, and Dyersburg, we're always nearby when you need us most. Make sure to tell your insurance Precision Auto Body.
Calhoun, interior.
Game again, Milan has beaten Gibson County 46-6. The other final, Peabody has defeated Memphis Douglas tonight 56-0. The longest game of the night so far. They have just went to the half at Humboldt tonight. A lot of passing in this game. Humboldt 44, West Carroll 24. That's at the half. Again, we'll have all the scores coming up, not the two finals, and a ways to go, but we'll have all those coming up a little bit later on. Let's get you back to Yates Field. Scott Massey, take it away.
Thanks, Robin. Right now the players are just finishing up their prayer here. Sam's going to be with Coach Comer here in just a few minutes. So while we try to sort it out, let's take a quick 30-minute break, and then we'll come back and throw it down to Sam when we get back from the break here.
Food Ride is your
Let your smile say it all at Elite Dental Care. Keep your nerves intact for the big game with Elite Dental Care's sedation dentistry options, ensuring comfort in your dental care. Leave with your smile shining brighter than the Friday night lights with same-day whitening treatments or veneers. Elite Dental Care. Our smiles say it all.
Well, we're back here at Gibson County where the Bulldogs win 46-6, and right now we've got Brother Sam McElroy. He's on the field. He's ready to talk to Coach Wade Comer and then our Premier Dental star of the game. So take it away, Sam.
Thanks, Scott. Down here on the field with Coach Wade Comer and player of the game. Coach, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, I mean, we came in specifically to work on some things that we've been lacking, and you know, I thought we came out and executed that well, and got the offense. You know, we focused on working on the passing game tonight, and I thought we came out and did a pretty good job of that.
You really showed some things in your passing game tonight. Kind of went away from the run. You could have run it, I know, but the passing game really came alive.
Right. I mean, you know, every ball game you try to get on in and get better, and you know, obviously you want to try to win the game first and foremost, and then you want to get better as a team, and we dialed in on that, and you know, we came out and executed. I'm pleased to see that.
I know you said in my conversation with you this week you wanted to work on some things for this game. You know, your team getting better. Do you feel like you improved in some things tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll watch the tape and see how much or how little we did, but you know, I feel pretty good about it. You know, from the sideline and everything, we got some things accomplished that we wanted to do.
Our Premier Dental player of the game, Zach Summers, the junior quarterback, 6 of 8, 120 yards, 3 touchdowns. Zach, I know the Milan folks are glad to have you in Milan after moving from Union City. How'd you feel in the game tonight?
I felt poised. My line really blocked for me. Gave me some time, made some good plays.
Well, congratulations to Premier Dental player of the game. I know in a few weeks we go back to Union City, the first Friday in October. That'll be a big night for you.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know one game at a time, but I know that's one you got marked on your calendar.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Zach Summers, quarterback number 8, our Premier Dental player of the game. We'll take a commercial break, come back in a moment on the Victory 93.7.
Substance abuse is never the answer. It's time to make healthy choices. Push yourself to new limits. Let your talents soar. Find solace in the rhythm of music and life. Strengthen your body and mind. Explore new worlds through imagination. Unleash your creativity. Lean on a good friend that you can trust. For tips on how to make healthy choices, call the Obion or Weakley County Prevention Coalitions or visit their websites.
146, Gibson County 6, and Peabody 56. Douglas nothing. Again, they just went to the half in Humboldt. The Vikings lead West Carroll 44-24. Let me give you some other scores tonight. McKenzie leads Camden 19-0. Southside 25, Liberty nothing. Jackson Christian 42, Fayette Academy nothing. Northside now leads Dyer County 28-21. Third quarter, Union City and Halls. That's a region game, 17-14. Tornadoes lead there. It's all Covington over Obion 49-0. Dyersburg leads Bolivar 24-6. Gleason leads Lake County 36-8. It's Lexington 33, Chester County nothing. Westview's having a big one tonight. They're up 60-0 over McNary. It's Greenfield 37, Fulton County 20. Crockett County leads Hardin County 35-0. South Fulton over Perry County 10-0. Munford leads Haywood 23-14. Wayne County over Brewston 16-6. And again, the two finals from last night, South Gibson beat Memphis Tresvant 45-6. And the TCA over Harding Academy 56-0. Those are the finals from last night. After the game, again, we'll have the 5th edition of the Milan Prevention Coalition scoreboard show after the game with your scores and reports. And as I said all during the pregame earlier tonight, it is hard to believe, but half of the 2025 season is over tonight, as a lot of teams have played their 5th game here this evening. Next Friday, the last Friday in September, we get to October, we'll be talking about playoffs and seeding and all that good stuff. So it is flying by, Sam and Scott.
Yeah, it's flying by, all right. Sam, you flew on by. You got on up here quick tonight.
Well, not quite as many steps to go up, you know.
That's right.
I'm too old for this. And again, congratulations, the Bulldogs win it 46-6. Score and recap. We'll get to the stats here in a moment from Scott. And again, congratulations to Zach Summers, our Premier Dental player of the game. 6 of 8, 120 yards and 3 touchdowns. The passing game looked a lot different, a lot better tonight, but Milan trying to work on that, and that will help them down the road. 9:30 to go in the first quarter. Zach Summers to Sonny Johnson, a 41-yard touchdown pass. Pennington's kick was good, 7-0. Then with 3:42 to go in the first, Zach Summers to Jay Donaldson, 11-yard touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone. Kick was good, 14-0. With 2:52 to go in the first quarter, Isaiah Rice, the quarterback, bad snap, and he able to pull it in, and Terrence Moses hit him in the end zone. A safety, so Milan led 16-0. 2:44 to go on the kickoff following the safety. Ty Hollingsworth took it at the 40-yard line, the short kick, and took it 40 yards for the touchdown. And the kick was good, and Milan led 23-0. In second quarter, just underway the second quarter, another bad snap, safety, and Milan led 25-0. With 10 minutes to go in the second quarter, 16-yard touchdown pass, Summers to Johnson, Sonny Johnson, just a good little skinny post right in the middle of the field at the goal line, 32-0. The kick was good. 6:55 to go in the second quarter, another bad snap. Ty Hollingsworth there to fall on it for a touchdown, and he made it with the kick, 39-0. 3 safeties. I don't know if I remember a game ever, Scott, to have 3 safeties in a game, but we had it tonight. With 19 seconds to go in the second quarter, a 48-yard touchdown pass, 48-yard touchdown run by Caden Arrington. The kick was good, 46-0. And then with 3:45 to go in the game, a 1-yard touchdown run by the Gibson County Pioneers. The kick was blocked, and that's where we stood. Milan wins it 46-6. Big game next week. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's look at the stats here from Scott Massey.
Yeah, the stats first. We'll start for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs didn't throw the ball any in the second half. So for the game, Zach Summers was 6 of 8 for 120 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sonny Johnson had 2 receptions, 57 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We had Jaden Cole had 1 reception for 10 yards. Terrence Moses 1 reception for 16 yards. Manny Pittman 1 reception, 29 yards, and then we had Jay Donaldson 1 reception, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Rushing for the Bulldogs, we had Carson Kelly had 2 carries for 54 yards. We had Cade Darrington had 4 carries for 87 yards and a touchdown. We had number 22, Nick Graves, had 1 rush for 8 yards. We had Leland Neely had 3 carries for 21 yards. Bulldogs ran the ball for a total of 167 yards rushing, 120 yards passing for a total of 287 yards. Gibson County, they were 3 of 5 passing for 53 yards. They ran the ball for 53 yards, and so for a total 30 yards passing plus, 30 yards rushing and 53 yards passing, at a total of 83 yards. So good job once again by that Bulldog defense tonight, no matter who was in there, whether it was the first team, second team, or even some other guys after that. Great job there. Great job tonight by Aiden Pennington, the kicker. He made all his extra points. They were all, high and deep. His kickoffs tonight were all high and deep as well. Got the first touchback of the year a couple times, pinned them inside the 10 and even the 5 once. So great job there. He was also a candidate for our Premier Dental Star of the game, along with Ty Hollingsworth, number 10. He had that. He tackled a Gibson County runner in the end zone for a safety. He ran a kickoff back for a touchdown, and he also recovered a fumble in the end zone for a touchdown. So great night tonight for those 3 guys, including Zach Summers, who was our Premier Dental Star of the game.
Again, this post-game brought to you by Gene Langley Ford here on the Victory 93.7. Our star of the game is Zach Summers, the quarterback from Milan, 6 of 8, 120 yards, 3 touchdowns. And our star of the game brought to you by Premier Dental. Remember, we wrap it up here in just a moment. Robin will have all the scores on the Milan Prevention Coalition Scoreboard Show on the Victory 93.7, so you stay tuned. A lot of games have not finished yet, so he'll give you updates and then give you finals when they go final, so you stay tuned. Our 5th quarter is brought to you by the guys of Internally Sound, 686-0262. Who are they? Internally Sound for all your sound system needs, lighting, video boards, and much more. They can do the sound for your big event. They can install sound systems in your business, in your church. They're simply the best here in America. I know people that have used them all across the country with a great job that the guys do of Internally Sound. They've done projects with 10,000, 15, 20,000 people attending with the sound for that. They can do a sound system in your church for as small as 200 people or churches with 6,000 people. They can do it all. Guys of Internally Sound bring you our 5th quarter moment. Last week we talked about how to have victory in life. We talk about victory, the old song, Victory in Jesus. Every team prepares and talks about having the victory. We talked about how you can have the victory in life. Tonight, for just a moment, let's admit with all the things that have happened in our week, in the last couple of weeks, we must admit there's a lot of evil and darkness in our world tonight. But in this dark world, we must be willing to stand up and speak. True faith compels us to speak. Psalm chapter 20, verse 7 says, "Some boast in chariots, some in horses, but we will boast in the name of the Lord our God." These teams tonight, these fans tonight, they cheer for their team. The Tennessee Vols, the Georgia Bulldogs, whoever you're for, people cheer for their team. But in this day of darkness, we need to be the light. Hope in Christ produces peace in the midst of the fear. Let me encourage you to be the light in the darkness of this world today. We still have a great country, but we need people to stand and be the light. Jesus is the light of the world, and we need to stand for him. So our fifth quarter moment is to encourage you to be that light that God has called you to be. Thank you for our fifth quarter moment. Again, thanks to the guys of Internally Sound for their support of our fifth quarter moment each week here on Milan Bulldog Football on the Victory 93.7. So the Bulldogs go to 5-0 on the year, 46-6 over Gibson County Pioneers. Next week, the JCM Cougars come to town. Tough opponent. Last year, remember, they came to Milan, beat Milan in regular season, and Milan had to come from behind to beat JCM in the playoffs. They're very athletic, a very good ball club. They've struggled a little bit this year, but we know they've got athletes, Scott, and they'll come to play.
Yeah, the JCM, they'll be ready to play next week. They will not be intimidated at all coming to Johnny Hale Stadium and coming against the Bulldogs. Like you said, that was the only Bulldogs blemish last year in the regular season, and then another tough one for Milan. Fort Milan fortunate to take care of JCM in the playoffs in overtime to win. So we'll need a big crowd next week. I'm sure Coach Comer will want that, and the players. Great showing again tonight by the Bulldog fans, packing out the stands over there across the way here at Gibson County. But we'll need them again next Friday night. Should be great weather, great temperatures again next week. So I'm sure that Coach Comer and the Bulldogs will be ready for JCM next week coming into Johnny Hale Stadium.
JCM brought a great crowd last year.
Yes.
You know, not like some Jackson teams, but they brought a great crowd. So I encourage the Milan Bulldog fans, as Scott said, to be there next Friday night back at Johnny Hale Stadium. So that'll wrap it up for us tonight. The Milan Bulldogs defeat Gibson County Pioneers 46-6. For Robin Cood back at the station, I'm Sam McElroy, Scott Massey. That'll do it for us here. Stay tuned for the Milan Prevention Coalition Scoreboard Show here on the Victory 93.7.